We'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, Bret Saberhagen. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Now a chance for Torii Hunter. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Bret throws to first in time. One up, one down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Torii Hunter.
Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
Brian Dozier in the box now. No balls and a strike. Saberhagen, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Lee, the next Twin up to hit. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First pitch misses.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
I mean, come on. There is no better way to get your big league career started than going deep in your very first at bat. And I can recall some pretty big names doing it when they first came up. Starlin Marte and Aaron Judge come to mind immediately, and I'm sure he's absolutely floating on cloud 9 right now.
And here is Rod Carew. Drifts towards it, corrals it, and that is that. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And pitching here today, Johan Santana. What do we need to know here?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Here's the Royals designated hitter, number 11. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3-1.
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. First offering and it just misses. And a pitch. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. And over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The Royals down by a run here on opening day. Step off, throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Hit on the ground might be 2. Glove flip to second. On to first in time. Double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boo. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
And there's a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 down, nobody on. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Way upstairs, and that's ball 2. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they go quietly there. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Tony Oliva. Saberhagen goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and a 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Saberhagen back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. That was came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Next to hit, Justin Morneau. This is again 5 in a row. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Oliva on at first, nobody out. Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
And the pitch. Just missed. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
The catcher,
Joe Mauer, the next Twin up to hit. Ball 1 there. First and second here, no outs. That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Down the line, Gordon, long run, into the gap. Both runners tagging, tag, out at third, and that's a double play.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out, and that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Now for the Twins, Harmon Killebrew.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So 2 down. Edouard Julien digs in now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Fought off foul.
finish him.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Bobby Witt Jr. And he deals. Right through there for a strike.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Next offering upstairs. To kick the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Vinny Pasquantino stands in now and watches strike one. Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Swung on, batted. That one back there. And gone. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you're going to hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was FPP all over again.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
I think he was setting off speed, though.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Royals get a run in the inning on this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Torii Hunter. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Saberhagen back to work.
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1
As he was
strike.
out front that time. And 1-2. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Dozier. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Renfroe with a quick throw back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now the right fielder, Michael Lee. He's already homered here in this one. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. That's
No,
off
that
the mark.
missed. That's the
Down
ball.
2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hunter at second. Dozier on at first with nobody out. That one finds the corner. 2-2 now. And the right-hander deals.
Count is full.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. No outs. Runners at first and second. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 3.
Boy, not bad for your first game in the show. 2 hits and 2 at-bats. He's thinking, man, there must be a higher league. He's got to be feeling really good about the way his debut is going.
And here's the first baseman, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 1. That's outside,
Ball.
and that's ball 1. Very few would question that Carew was one of the top hitters of the 1970s. Runner at second, nobody out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
The stats Carew put up from 1972 to 78 were just amazing. It was the prime of his career, won 6 batting titles over the course of 7 years.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
And many pitchers would say Carew had no weakness as a hitter. There wasn't any kind of pitch that he couldn't handle.
Big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hit in the air, center field. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now back, the left fielder, Tony Oliva.
Here's the left fielder, Tony Oliva. He reached out a walk his first time. High fly ball, right field. Renfroe in position. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Now it's the DH, Justin Morneau. The walk and a run scored his first time. And that's outside.
Outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one finds the corner, and now it's even 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here, but they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and to the plate for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The wind of the pitch. That one out to right. Lee settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The catcher.
Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. One out, bases empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is down low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In for a strike. 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Outside, and that is ball four.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Number 11 at the plate and takes high there. Fermin, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a good eye there. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
That's the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Carew drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it!
The batter, up to second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Garrett Hampson will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2 outs. Pulls that one foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Royals leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Twins catcher, Joe Mauer. The right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played with 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And that's in the dirt.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Harmon Killebrew, the next Twin up to hit. Single that drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering upstairs. They say it went.
1-2 is the count.
And another ball. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next is the Twins.
Back in trouble, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. On a line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, Torrey Hunter. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Daniel Lynch, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sauer, the right-hander, also getting loose. And here it comes. Slider misses outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a curve misses outside. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Bases loaded with 1 away. So up next for Minnesota, Brian Dozier. Pitches in the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close. Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next offering upstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now Michael Lee. He's already homered in this game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and you can really break this thing wide open early.
Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Bases loaded. 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, George Brett. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That missed inside. Ball 1.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
Next pitch is outside. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. Outside.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
Right through there for a strike.
You got to pull count.
Swings and misses. And now 1 away. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle the 2 strikes.
Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9,
2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The pitch. Line drive. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 4. It's the Twins 4 and the Royals 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Rod Carew. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Carew, a member of the 3,000 hit club. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the 0-2.
1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Hit on the ground to the right side. Boots it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Now the left fielder, Tony Oliva. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Isbell on the move. Makes the catch in and over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Royals 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. The pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side. Same side he throws from.
There's a strike. Next pitch misses way outside. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AV going. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Not
ball, no
close
strike.
with that one. 1-0. One down, base is empty. That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Flied to right his first time.
Gordon.
And a swing and a miss there.
Your ball,
The Royals trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2. Left-hand batter waits.
No,
And that one off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away. So digging in, Freddie Fermin
The catcher.
worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Pretty smart not
No,
to
that's
serve
down.
something
Ball.
up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Carew makes the catch, and that'll do it. So one left for Kansas City, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Daniel Lynch.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now for the Twins, Joe Mauer.
The catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Popped in the air, left field. Gordon settles underneath it, and out number 1 on the grab.
The third baseman, number 3, Harmon.
And next for Minnesota, Harmon Killebrew. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that. Bullpen action for the Royals. Chris Stratton up and throwing. Brents, the power lefty, up as well. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. new pitcher on here, Chris Stratton. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Stratton.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Now back. Second base.
So up next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. 1 for 2. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there.
Finish him.
Two down, nobody on. Gonna count
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in, and that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And we're back. And now the DH, number 11.
The designated hitter, Mike Garrett.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Lee makes the grab on the run.
Now back. Second baseman.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of
down.
urgency
Ball.
for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Now
1 ball,
you
1
see
strike.
even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way
Down,
to
ball.
beat the shift. Here's a 2-1. And
No,
another
that's
ball. The Royals trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's ball 4.
Outside, ball 4.
The third baseman, number 5.
And next up for the Royals, George Brett, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here goes the runner. Pitch
That's
misses.
low, that's a ball.
Throw to second. See! Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fly ball down the line. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Wow.
There's the ball. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here in Kansas City, top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Stratton back to work.
Yeah.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Ryan Dozier.
Ball,
Pitch
it.
misses inside. Ball 1. Hunter aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. And a pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, it's a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Got him looking for the throw. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. And now for the Twins, Michael Lee. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Now move to first. And Hunter dives back in. That's in there. And that is strike 1. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the first baseman, Rod Carew. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. In the air out towards right center. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Nabs it. And that's the third out. One left for Minnesota, but they lead it 4-1. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Bobby Witt Jr. as the lefty gets to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yohan Duran, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Thielbar also getting ready. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Left field, pretty well struck. Oliva going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Slap the other way, foul. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next is the right field, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Not even close there. And that's ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And another ball.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Wouldn't chase that time. Goes down looking. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jake Brentz.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the left fielder, Tony Oliva.
The left fielder, Tony Oliva.
And a pitch. Out to short. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number one.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The designated hitter, Justin Morneau.
Next is the designated hitter, Justin Morneau. And that one clips the corner. Brentz, a 6'1 lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Mauer, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one down the line. Nice grab. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And welcome back to the ball. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. The Royals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-2.
That's to third. Killebrew. Oh, the throw is over his head. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
So up next, Freddie Fermin. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's outside. The other way. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Marco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Johan Santana departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Pitching change here, Yohan Duran.
Now number 59, Yohan Duran.
So here's the Royals DH. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
With the tying run at the plate, you're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now it's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Tying run at the plate. That clips the corner. The 0-2. That connect on the curveball struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Harmon Killebrew. Brent's back to work. And a foul ball. And he deals. Outside
No,
low.
that's the ball.
And 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Got him swinging.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Killebrew over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Bounce to the left side. Brett. They get 1 over to first, but he beats it.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Ryan Dozier, the next Twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, not close. And a good eye there. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great...
Hunter takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2-2.
That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 hit, 1 left. Hard of the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Twins 4 and the Royals 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Joe Nathan. A chance at his first save of the year.
7, Joe Nathan.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So up now for Kansas City, George Brett. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Nathan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Carew. Brett out on the play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
He's 2 outs away. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. fastball for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
The Twins trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tail it away from the hitter, roll away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
So it's their last chance in this one. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Up and in, and that is ball 1. The Twins leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Foul ball. Nathan is just 1 strike away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he caught it behind his back to first, and what a play! Ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score.